A.
Ah,
Reviews.
back up in here, yo.
Literally, he is back.
Back, yo. I'm back. I've been gone. I've been feeling the force. I had to soothe it. So I had to be ready for this.
Anyways, we just got back
The
from
force is
watching
back.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Skywalker. Something. Dark side.
Now, there are a crap ton of reviews out there, so I kind of just want to get through this really quickly, and I don't want this to be another type of review that everyone else has seen out there. It's going to be just a little different in the sense that
We're gonna give you everything. Like what happened? Okay, wait. This is not spoilers, right? Never mind. Okay.
Nope. In the sense that I went in with extremely low expectations, expecting the film to be complete and utter total trash. And Ian went in with
Moderate. I was hoping it was gonna be good, but then I was also expecting trash. So I kind of was in the middle. I didn't come in with like super low expectations.
So overall, I give it a 3-star review.
Okay.
Maybe a 3.5 with a few aspects that I really enjoyed, which I will explain here in just a moment. But not any higher than that. Definitely not any higher than that. That's like if I put aside a lot of stuff, a 3.5. But in general, a 3. It's a good movie. It's not terrible. It is way better than The Last Jedi. So the previous film is way better than that. Way better. But that's not saying much because that film was literally trash.
Fire.
All right, go ahead. What do you?
So I'm at a 3, like him, but I'm kind of at a 3 going to a 2.5 instead of the other direction. I'm like, it's cool, but I was like, it wasn't like, this is cool. Like I just know that the whole thing I'm watching, like they're fixing mistakes, they're fixing everything this franchise is going on, and it's just kind of like, and it laid.
Which for those parts, he will explain in full detail in our spoiler.
Yeah, and for me, I think it laid too much on nostalgia at times for me. So
big time.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, I like nostalgia, but I'm like, you did that hard in the first film. So now we're here to the third one, and you're still laying hard in nostalgia. It's like, all right, I need something different.
For me, the only reason why I say it kind of trends upward, C-3PO saves so many scenes, and they do rely a lot on the humor aspect of it to drive a lot of the adventure, which for the most part is pretty weak, but like in comparison, pretty dang weak for most of the adventures. They go on another adventure, a couple of small adventures that realistically have no point. Really don't have a point. They could have just jumped straight to like one general like way of doing things. I don't want to say specifically, but there's a couple of them they could have just went straight to the point rather than doing these little side adventures. And like I said, for me, that's why like it's a solid 3, 3.5 if I overlook some of the small stuff. The fact that there's alien horses that very much just look like horses with fake horns put on them. Really don't.
Space horses.
Yeah, they really don't look like space horses. They
space horses.
Literally look like you
were. You put a horn on it, it's a space horse.
Why are you so loud? You're gonna echo on the video. Anyways,
because it's space horses.
He's hype. The overall plot of this one.
Like that's what's it. Like I don't feel like they really had like an overall plot. It's like he came in and was like, all right, this whole franchise at this point for the last trilogy has been messed up so much. It's like I'm just here to fix stuff.
And by him, he means J.J. Abrams.
Yeah. Yeah, or J.J. Abrams. Like, he's basically just like, I need to fix this, I need to fix this, I need to fix this. And it's like he was in fix mode the whole movie, like, instead of driving the story.
This level of effort was in The Force Awakens, that film probably would have been better.
Well,
if this level of effort was in The Last Jedi, that film probably would have been better.
But see, I think the problem is you don't know what direction he had from Force Awakens, because this is the first one of Star Wars where it's not the same voice all the way through.
Yeah.
the voice changed in the middle. Johnson changed what Abrams was doing, so you don't know what Abrams wanted to go forward because it was changed in the middle. So he's trying to fix what was changed.
That's true. That's true. Finn, in my opinion, again, is more or less useless in this film too. I'll go into specifics in the spoilers, but there's just a lot of characters I feel like they're not really doing enough with.
And that goes back to one where like there might have been a plan for Finn, and then the second movie he was made useless. So now it's
and
like
then that pattern kind of continues.
And now it's like, okay, he's a major character in this series. How do I? Now it's finding something for him. It's from something for this character that's been made a major character, and like you didn't have a chance to actually give him direction or a real backstory or a real like purpose. So now it's like I gotta throw a purpose into there for him because I mean people are expecting Finn because he's been a major character in this series.
Mm-hmm. And then there's also
the same thing with Poe. It's the same thing with Finn and Poe.
Yep.
Like with both of them, it's like
exactly.
Okay, you were featured in the first one, so now we have to figure out something to do with you in the 3 because we're so light on characters.
Yeah, the character development, like I don't know, like over the course of 3 films, you would have thought that it happened, and they take this film as an opportunity to try to introduce some backstory, be it very little still. So again, kind of disappointed. I do appreciate that it was done.
I mean,
but still disappointed.
Technically, only one character really had character development.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying I was disappointed because I was like, okay,
maybe two, but one for sure.
There's like references to backstories for like 2 or 3 characters, and then one actually gets legitimate where you get to see some backstory. So again, very big like missed opportunity, right? I'm gonna fast forward to the actors as a whole.
See, I didn't have a problem with the acting. It's like the overall. I mean, they did a good job of what they were supposed to do. I just think a lot of what they had to do wasn't amazing. So it's like they did good with what they had.
I will say this: I do appreciate like most of the Sith / Jedi fight scenes in this one a little bit more than the last. That's not saying much. Remember, I still think the last film was trash.
I actually think The Last Jedi had better fighting.
Really?
Yes, the whole scene with Snoke when he's fighting, they're fighting with Snoke and
that scene is so quick.
Yes, but the fighting in this one compared to that one, I wasn't satisfied with for this being a finale.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying.
For this being a finale,
again, right? I thought the last film was trash. So to say this one was a little bit better, it's just garbage can level, not the actual trash in it. It's a container prepared for more trash.
Yeah, but
so it's a little better. There are a couple scenes I thought that were actually pretty good, but as a whole, for a finale, as you're pointing out, very weak. So again, we'll get into spoilers on that. Anything else you want to add on this one?
No.
No?
No.
He's ready for spoilers. He's ready to
talk. I want to say about the appearance of
Exactly. He's ready. He's ready to break it down. All right. So thank you everyone for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Click here. No, yeah, here over this area for the spoiler video.
Hit the nose.
Somewhere over here. Click for the spoiler video.
Hit the nose.
And we're out. Peace.